Hey guys, we are live right now with Breitbart News, and we are here outside.
Breitbart, we love you.
Thank you,
You're the real news. We love you.
Thank you so much. And we are here outside of Walter Reed Hospital, where Trump will be getting out around 6:30. And I want to talk to someone here who has something going on. Hi, would you say your first name was?
Julie.
Julie, what are you doing over here?
So I made this for President Trump, for his family. So we wanted something big so everybody could sign and just a little token of appreciation and how much we love them. And actually this is the representation of the country because people from all over, they drove like 5 days from California to be here and they sign, and people from different countries like immigrants. And we have pretty much all the planet here. So this is the representation of the country.
So what are you going to do with this? You going to give it to President Trump?
Yeah, hopefully he can get it. So yeah, that's what we want because everybody signed and everybody put their heart and their love here. So yeah, hopefully we can find a way that he can have it.
Great, let me film it for a bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready
I just got here. I literally just left that door. Straight here. Yeah, I saw that he was leaving, so I was like, I better get out. There was a person that said, I'm going to at 6:30. I said, I'm going. I know, me too. And then it's gone. The person's gone. So I don't know. But it is gone? Yeah, oh, well. I didn't know that. I'm here. So I think that they were like upset because, the rich were always upset.
Other side of the street.
Right.
I know you're media, but we gotta move to the other side of the street.
Copy that.
Other side of the street.
All right, guys. So we are currently outside of Walter Reed Hospital. We are being moved across the street, likely so that Secret Service can secure the area.
Okay.
Make sure they all take all their bags.
I'm alive.
He might be leaving before 6:30. That would be probably doesn't want to. The numbnuts know what's really going on.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. It's easy. Yeah. You have an iPhone? I grew up in that. Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with you? All the way from Scotland, are you?
My ancestors.
If you look at this, we all have big houses.
Yeah, it should be going fast.
動いたら動いてるしょうがないですけど。
Let's got a lot of news media outlets here set to do their hits.
That's when we beat COVID. He said, "Get out of here, COVID." Huh? He said, "Get out of here, COVID." My grandpa. Don't you own it? Get out of here, COVID. I'm Rambo. All right, guys. No fake news. No fake news, sir. No fake news. Thank you, man. No fake news. Hey, where you at?
Hey, sir, can I get an interview down here? Breitbart How you doing? Good. Breitbart News? Great. Let's come over here. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm okay.
So what brings you here today?
We are
Right, guys, get your hats,
Vietnamese
hats and
Asian.
masks, guys.
We support Trump. He has pretty clear agenda. Yeah, Biden doesn't have anything. I can't support him. Yeah.
All right, let's move down a little bit. It's a little loud over here. We definitely support him, but I definitely do. But I gotta get over here. Okay, let's try that again. Why don't you face over here? All right, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and tell me again why you're here.
Yeah, we are, actually immigrants, so we support all of the agenda of Trump. So Biden, doesn't give me, much anything I can support him. Yeah.
And why don't you support Joe Biden?
Because he's pretty easy with China. It's the communism. I was born in the communist country. I'm immigrant here. I tried to get away from the Communist Party, but now it seems like his party connected with China. So I don't want that to happen in America. This is the freedom country. Yeah.
That's right. And so could you tell me a little bit about what you experienced under communism that you think Americans should be aware about?
Oh yeah. Under communism, you have no right to do anything. All right. You cannot do anything you want. Everything's under their control. Even if you are a richer, they will control your assets. They will, take control and everything. You have no right, to do anything. So that's why, we escaped it from them. Yeah.
How are the conditions with people's health and survivability there and wealth? Can you describe how communism affected that?
Before, under my generation, the health, we had no health care at all. If you are rich, they will always keep an eye on you, and they may, try to find some reason to take your assets away. Like something, they may, put some cocaine, for example, or drug, and then they say this is, you the one who actually is a drug dealer. So they just find a reason for you to take all over your assets.
Wow.
That's why we don't want to, it's happened in America.
So you came from China. When
No, I came from Vietnam.
Oh, okay. So you came from Vietnam, but you're
Vietnam
aware
is
of China's
also,
practices.
yeah.
But Vietnam has some communist practices too.
Exactly, yep.
So you're
Yeah.
telling us about China's or?
No, Vietnam. I'm talking about
Okay,
Vietnam,
Vietnam
right
now.
now.
Okay,
Because
got it.
Vietnam and China, they're all the same party.
Yeah.
Vietnam is under China, control. So they're all the same. Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you could speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
Thanks, Mr. Trump.
For what he done for America in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Whoa,
How many
whoa.
people has he killed?
Oh yeah, America, right? USA.
Has Donald Trump killed? And what did he say today? Don't take the coronavirus.
Okay, we are immigrants. We don't want socialists. USA. No communism in USA.
Hey, you want to debate? You want to debate?
No
Just come here and debate to
This is
me.
the freedom country.
Just come here and debate to me. 47 years, do nothing.
We escaped from socialists, okay?
I live in communist, I know it. No more, communist cannot control the country.
Communism in US. Yeah, no communism in US.
I live in communist.
We lived there, we had experience with the communism.
Acts like that scare you.
Yeah, he's scared. He cannot debate to me. Yeah, come here and debate.
Yes.
Just talk what you want.
Wow. Okay. Do you want to just describe what happened?
No, he distract me.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Just describe what happened.
What happened? What do you mean? What happened?
Well, it sounds like this gentleman walked over and he called you stupid woman. Right?
We smart enough, okay?
smart.
We smart enough to understand what Donald Trump did for this country for the last 4 years, okay? That's why that's the big reason why we support him. 4 more years. Nothing to say it. Only him. Only him to stand up, again with China. China virus. China AIDS virus. We have to bring China down.
Thank you. What's your first name and where you're from?
I'm from this country, Pennsylvania.
And what's your first name?
TAM. Tam Nguyen.
T-A-M?
Yes.
Got it. And what was your first name?
Crystal. Crystal.
And you in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Great.
We just
Crystal,
got
how
here.
do you spell that?
CRYSTAL.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, have fun.
Thank you.
No idea what this is. Yeah, you want to meander on the left?
Yeah, that whole, just focus on the interaction.
Yeah, it's kind of packed over there.
Yeah, that's the main story. You can do the other bit too. High priority. Make sure I'm in and
Try to portray him as a racist. I see every ethnicity out here. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
That's right, sir.
Tell the truth, guys.
He's never racist.
Amen. He only became racist when he became president.
That's right.
They used to love him when Mike Tyson and
That's what I'm
the
saying.
rappers and all.
That's right.
They loved him. Hey. But then when he became president,
Yes.
he's a racist. But I see every ethnicity. You're African American, I'm African American, and we sitting up here talking about Jesus and Trump. Amen.
Amen.
God and nation.
Yes.
God and country, guys. Jesus loves you. God bless the president.
Yes, that's right.
God bless
I leave out of Philly loaded and my kids
Jesus loves you.
Baltimore, like Baltimore, trying to stay and all.
Hey, man, that's right. Tell the truth, man. We got every ethnicity out here supporting us. We out here to tell the truth.
great. You wanna?
Okay, Jack, the sound goes out like I got it back working. Okay, let's see, hold on. Let's try that again. Oh, still waiting.
Take your time.
Got a little bit of an issue here.
I realized I didn't have my mask on.
All right.
Okay.
So, what's your first name? Where you from?
My first name is Lilith. I am from Manassas, Virginia, originally from Armenia.
Great. Wow. So what brings you here today?
Well, I love my president. I didn't vote in 2016, and that was a huge mistake. He is for the people. He is for the country. He puts America first, and he does so much more for us than I would have ever imagined in my life.
And so, why don't you describe a little bit of the energy, what you're seeing out here?
Well, let me tell you, this man has beat everything in his life. COVID's got nothing on him. He can't go to the rallies. We bring the rally to him. You show me a president who has received this much support in his entire life, because this is incredible. It is electric out here. You've never seen anything like this before, and we are rooting for him stronger and better than ever before.
Now, if you had a chance to actually speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
First thing I would say is get well soon, Godspeed. You have come through this far in this life. There's nothing that's going to stop you. The other thing I want to say, Armenians for Trump, please recognize the Armenian genocide. Please recognize what's happening in my country. It is in war. Christianity is an attack, not in just my country, but all over the world. We need you to please, please speak upon what's going on in my country, and we love you.
And if you could speak with Joe Biden, there's a lot of people who are expressing opinions about Joe Biden. What would you say to him?
Come on, man.
That was so good.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Joe Biden, do you know where you're at half the time? And no, we are real people. We are patriots. Don't you dare tell somebody that they ain't black just because they're not voting for you, Joe Biden, because we are black, brown, green, orange, purple, and yellow. So you better wake up, man.
That's right.
So actually, let me ask you about this, because Chris Wallace did a debate recently. How do you think he did?
Well, Chris Wallace is very, very biased. He claims that President Trump was interrupting Joe Biden during a debate, which is what you do. You go back and forth. But on numerous occasions, he was actually interrupting President Trump. So he was very unfair. He's very biased. Nobody trusts him. He is fake news.
Great. So I guess you're hanging out for him to depart the hospital?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are here for you. Even if you end up leaving at midnight, we're going to be here for you the way that you are here for us.
Great. Well, listen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We love Breitbart News. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Hey, how are you?
I just picked up what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I
I know, right? It's smoking.
Yeah. In addition to that, there's a lot of comorbidities there. In America, we have private insurance, as you know. So there's benefits to say that people have.
The liar in chief.
Yeah, and also then if you even if it was real,
Shifty shit.
Thank you.
compared to all the other things people die of, like particularly the homeless people, they should have done. I'm sure you said what you said was great, but there's so much to be told that anything you say was great, because they don't get it. They're just like.
Thanks for coming out here.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure. Would you be up for doing an interview with us live?
Sure, why not?
Great. So we'll just do it right here if you don't mind.
Sorry?
We'll do it right here if you don't mind.
Right here? Good place as any.
So, what's your first name and where you're from?
First name is Jimmy from Rockville.
Great. What brings you out here today?
Wanted to see my president leave the hospital all well.
And I see you traveled a little bit to get here. So you came out here. You're staying out here across the street. About an hour and a half before he actually departs from the hospital. What made you come out so early?
Well, actually, I was out here Saturday also.
Oh wow!
He's my president. Okay. It doesn't matter whether which side of the fence he's on. He's my president.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he's been sick. Looks like they got him fixed. Because I've been a patient in there. They won't let you out unless you're fixed. They don't like comebacks, you know.
So, if you could speak directly to President Trump, what would you say to him?
Stay well. Stay well.
And there's been some people, not all people.
Can I say one more thing? I'd like to thank him for the Mission Act for us veterans. Okay? I've taken advantage of it 3 times now since it got passed. Okay?
Could you tell us about how Trump has affected the VA before how it was before and how it is now?
Well, I get my care down here at the VA hospital in D.C., which is their premier hospital, and I've always gotten good care down there. Okay, but when he came in, he got the Mission Act passed, which nobody's been able to do before then. Okay. And that allows us. I mean, right now they're short-staffed for 1, and now you got the COVID virus for 2, right? And so they've had to cut back a lot on non-emergency care, okay, and regular appointments. I haven't been able to get an appointment down there. Oh gosh, several months. Okay, normally I call up and I get an appointment within 2 weeks. So. You know, and the Mission Act, I've had 3 occasions since they passed that where I've tried to call down there for an appointment, and the clinic says we're all booked up for a couple months, but you can. They gave me a list of clinics to go right here in Rockville, and pop, bam, zip, I was done. You know, so that's a big deal for veterans. That's a big deal. And most people don't realize, even though I'm a veteran, I can't get medical care here in this hospital, okay? Because I'm not retired, I'm not active duty, and I'm not retired, okay? And you have to put in 20 years to get retired, right? And I mean, I can't even go to the ER here, and I'm only 5 miles up the road. So, you know, getting better care through the VA or being able to get local care through the VA is a real biggie. So.
And we definitely thank you for your service to this country.
You're welcome.
Very appreciative.
You're very welcome. Enjoy your freedom.
We definitely will. We definitely will. You take care and have a great time today. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Are you kidding?
You know something? Damn, I forgot. My camera.
L-I.
Yeah, you did. We're not going there. 1 minute.
Hey, God bless the protest. Thank you for coming out, brother, sharing that good news. Amen. God bless you. Keep it up.
There you go.
Just grab it. Jesus saves!
Where you get the flash from, man?
You look good with that flag.
Other interests about restarting the economy and having society go on. You have to do it safely, but you also can't freeze in place and just assume that everything has to stop. And with the continuing expanding, deadlines, expanding timeline, because we flattened the curve. So then the next question is, how do you protect the most vulnerable? How do you develop vaccines quickly? How do you develop treatment? And how do you get people vaccinated? People die of missed cancer.
It's a mega hat. It's a flag, guys.
We have an interesting situation, so
Mega hats over here, mega
a lot of the supporters, all the supporters have been forced to cross the street, and now we're mixed in with the media on Media Row here. So you have a lot of outlets here in the mainstream media that are doing interviews or attempting interviews and just getting the atmosphere.
That means the world to me. Absolutely. You're awesome. Stop it. I'm not as awesome as this big flat guy right here.
Jesus saves. Jesus loves you guys.
I know, I've heard of it in my own ears.
Yeah, right.
Got it. Yep, sure thing. I do want to record any conversation.
Democrats out here.
What are you? What organization are you?
No, they're with the fake news, guys.
So let me ask you, what's that flag? Syria. Amen. So why you out here, oh, come on. Did you hear this, guys? They're Syrian. They're African American.
You guys got to hear this voice. Megan, where are you from? Maryland. Maryland. Tell us about what got you here. We're doing COVID.
Or living in America.
Hey, would you be up for doing an interview with Breitbart News? Would you be up for doing an interview with Breitbart News? Okay, no problem. I got a good one, right, man?
Make sure that we spread out so we get a good shot.
Yeah, I like you guys.
Thank you, thank you. So we're currently live right now.
Okay.
So could I get your first? Actually, let's face it this way. The lighting's a little better. There we go. Okay, great. No, it's a hat. So come over this way. Let's do that instead. Okay. So can I get your first name and where you're from?
Yes, Tatiana Velasquez. I am an American citizen, but I migrated here from Peru.
Great. And what brings you out here today?
I came here to support our president. I think he's a great president. He's done so much in the last 4 years that many politicians, career politicians, haven't done. I think he cares for the American citizens, and he's going to make a great future for us.
And how long have you been out here today?
I've been here since 1 o'clock. I've been here for a couple of hours, and I was here yesterday too to support our president because America is a great country. I migrated here, and I have done really well for myself, and I am the living proof that there's the American dream, and the American dream can be established by anyone that is willing to put the hard work. There's no discrimination. There's no systematic racism. The opposite. This country offers a lot of opportunities for migrants and for minorities because we have a lot of protections by the law.
And so, could you tell us a little bit about the differences between Peru and the United States?
Well, I can tell you about the difference between several countries because I lived in several countries in the world, and the difference is that what I like about the U.S. is a country that gives you so many opportunities. I love the laws. I love the Constitution. And due to that, I study law. But I study law that's my third degree, actually. I'm just doing it because I just love the Constitution. I love the common law. I love the different state laws because they offer so many protections for its citizens. And the legal system in the United States is the most fair system that I've seen, even though I live in different countries of the world. The difference between here and my former country, Peru, is that I moved here because I like law and order. If you don't have law and order, you cannot live happily. In Peru, we have to be in fear that we're going to get robbed. I mean, you cannot wear your watch. I mean, I can wear my Rolex watch here and nobody's going to attack me or rob me. However, I'm very worried about the states that we're in right now because of some politicians that don't want to denounce certain groups that are domestic terrorists, which are Antifa and BLM, which have created a lot of fear and terror in this country. The reason that I moved here from Peru is because we had similar Marxist socialist groups, which were called the Shining Path, and they created terror and destroyed our country. They did the same thing. They burned buildings, they threw Molotov cocktails at people or police, or also killed people as a result of their terroristic actions. At the beginning, they started just like Antifa and BLM, but then they built on more to become more organized because I see these groups acting and they are obviously organized. I don't know why some politicians don't want to denounce them, and it's a shame and it's appalling because it's creating a great threat to the American citizens. I think the American citizens need to wake up and see what has happened in other countries and study history, because if you can see what's happening in other countries, you will value living in the U.S. because the U.S. provides you freedom, especially too for women, because other countries don't give you the opportunities that this country gives to women. So I'm really disturbed by women. Not every woman supported Trump. I mean, there's a lot of women who are, but I think some liberals think that they are feminists and they support other women. However, I've seen the opposite because when I've been wearing a Trump hat, I've been insulted and called racial slurs by liberals, which I think is very appalling because it's kind of going against what they think, which I find very hypocritical.
Yeah, you know, that's crazy. I'm sorry that you were assaulted. I know what that's like. I've been in a couple of crowds myself. Could you tell us about your experience being assaulted by Antifa or whoever it was?
Yes, I actually went to, since I like law and order, I also am a big supporter of Blue, which is the police, Blue Lives, and also the military, because they, on daily basis, they give their lives up to protect us. And I feel it's appalling that people are not supporting the police or in some instances the military, because in other countries with the funded police, you will experience crime and you will be in constant fear of your life because the criminals have taken control over the countries. Go to any third world country in Latin America. and see what happens with defunded police. Furthermore, regarding the incidents, I went to a Blue Lives Matter rally in Richmond, and since I was wearing a Blue Lives Matter shirt, I was being cursed and almost got assaulted by Antifa and BLM, and I was actually saved by a militia which they claim was white supremacist. They saved me from them, and they escorted me to the booth where I was supposed to meet other people that were supporters of Blue Lives Matter as well.
Great. So now, if you had, I'm sorry to hear about that. If you had a message to President Trump, what would you say to him?
President Trump, I wish you speedy recovery. I see that you're a strong person. You already came out of the hospital yesterday to show that you're doing well and you are recuperating very rapidly. You are a strong man, and we are what America needs. And you are also not a politician who speaks his mind and is very truthful and honest with the American people.
Thank you. And then one final question. If you had a chance to talk to people who support Antifa or support Black Lives Matter or their causes, what would you say to them?
I will say to them, go to any rally that they are involved in and see what do they do. If you support burning, looting, murder, and attacking innocent people, I think that you are promoting criminal activity and domestic terrorism, and it's a shame because you're going to be the one destroying this country.
Great. Could you just spell your first name for us?
Yes, Tatiana, Tatyana.
Where were you from again?
I was born in Peru, but I'm American.
Great. What state or area? What state?
I live in Virginia.
Got it. Well, listen, thank you so much and have a great time out here.
Thank you.
I'm Spanish.
Sir, I've done a lot of dirt in my life. I know, I've seen it. I said, but I love God.
It's not like Black America. They get praise to a Black American. We got too many immigrants trying to take over our nation. They're trying to convert our children right now with this media. They're trying to imprison our children right now, going out in the streets and looting. Our children right now being videotaped, looting right now. They taking our children that's going to lose the opportunity of being the leaders of our nation. Our nation's going to be ran by immigrants. They better stop letting these immigrants take over our nation. We all Americans. We are patriots. We work hard. We got the bull going. We are the ones been working. Those entertainers ain't paying these minorities. We're paying these minorities to live. We're paying these minorities to breathe. These Democrats ain't doing nothing for these minorities. They giving them perverted entertainment. Cardi B, on the day that our senior citizens are dying, this is the day our senior citizens are dying, and our senior citizens have been seeing our streets get looted. Our senior citizens is watching their nation burn down. Our senior citizens, they died for us. Our senior citizens are the patriots. And right now that president, he's right in there at Reed Temple, where all our soldiers has passed away and died. And I tell you, Venus and Leo, Venus in the heart chakra. And believe me, this president's gonna be a pro-life judge. And let me tell you something, he defeated death right now. He defeated COVID. I wanted Biden to do that. Biden don't want law and order. Biden don't want law and order. Biden said Antifa is an imagination, an idea. That's BS. When our people been dying every day they messed up the first season. Let me tell you something. They couldn't impeach Trump. Then they put the virus. Then the Democrats was trying to get him kicked out if he put his hands on somebody. But I thank God that we got a president that's intelligent. Because he was born doing a totally because he's not an idiot. He got that black element just like I got that black element. He was born doing a totally clip. And I see that 2017, we born again too. Because now we got a new king, Archie. We got a new queen, Meghan. I can call myself a king. I can call myself a king now. Thank you. I get tired of trying to make us look stupid. Black men are intelligent. 400 years, we can add a lot to this nation.
Thank you. Woo!
We got 3 moon transition. That first debate, we all know Biden got his butt kicked. They mad right now because they know Biden or Trump, but they trying to turn this nation to the Armageddon with that mailing system. Y'all better watch out. They trying to turn our young generation to their army. They put all these guns out in the street when our police took guns off the street because of this fear mongering. I've been watching the first season that came with that the first season that came with that COVID. And I told everybody, that COVID was one thing, that was a rapture. Now we got Armageddon, here we are, Gemini. We have Mercury, Mars in the sun, and we have Mercury, Venus in the sun in Gemini. God witnessed this nonsense. 4 men put their drug on their back.
Thank you. Thank you.
I never got arrested a day in my life. I respected the law and order of our nation. I respected my father to the day he died. That's why most of our generation didn't get the blessings now from this president. He's the only master. I know Republicans got issues, but this president don't got no issue. This president don't got no issue. I could care less about the Republicans in this party that's racist. But my president's not racist. I don't even know him. I'm just a butcher. I'm just a meat cutter, damn it. But I've been watching in heaven. Ain't nothing birds in heaven, those planets. And I've been watching this president. That's something they don't want nobody to watch. This president saying the things that he's been saying, doing to save this nation. It was his president and the business people, the business owners that saved us. They saved us. This president got the right people to save us. They didn't give him no credit for saving us. They didn't give him nothing for saving us, I'm sorry. They didn't give him nothing for saving us. This president saved us. And now it's time for him to reap this harvest. The harvest moon happened to be not September. Because that was that corn moon, 3 years. This president got this nation going. Now we're receiving the harvest. Because now the harvest is in October. And this president went into the tomb. He went in the ring, Walter Reed. Y'all don't see what's going on? We got a new nation.
There for 2 years.
And it's retrograding right now.
Yes.
I know this president is strong and strong.
Yeah, good luck with your effort with that.
Mars and Mercury about to retrograde together. We're going to have a higher anointing because when it comes to white and black, 400 years is over. We don't have to fight each other no more.
You see me, I turned in security.
Children, because they don't know what happened with social media. Shine it up.
Best POTUS ever.
There you go. We can sell them today, I guess.
Great. So we're live right now. Okay. If I could get your first name and where you're from.
Yeah, I'm Bob. I'm actually from Bethesda, Maryland.
Great. What brings you out here today?
Just wanted to show support for the president. Come out here, wish him well, let the American people and the rest of people know that there are people supporting him. We also wanted to show him how to do it right. You stand here, you wave your flag, you say what you want to say, you don't cause trouble, you don't make litters, you don't go after the police, you don't lay down in the middle of the street. You do it peacefully, you do it right.
Would you describe the atmosphere, what you're seeing, how long you've been out here?
I've been out here since around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that. Very patriotic, very upbeat, very happy. Everybody's excited, everybody's ready, everybody's so pumped to see him come out and get back to work, making this country great again.
And if you had a chance to speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
Hey, thank you for all you're doing, President Trump. We appreciate you putting yourself on the line, not hiding in a bunker and in a basement, coming out here and doing what you want to do. Thank you.
Great. And how do you spell your first name?
B.O.B.
Got it. All right, have a good one, man.
Man, you too.
Thank you.
One woman for Trump.
We got the cops behind us.
I'm back.
Hey, you made it back.
Let me tell you
Just in
something.
time.
Only thing these
You don't charge up?
Yes,
They won't beat my ass because I don't got no conviction. But they will beat the sinners. They beat the sinners. They take advantage of the sinners.
Great. So we're live right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, could you tell me your, just to get the shadow out. Great, can you tell me your first name, where you're from?
My name is Tracy, and I'm from Bethesda, Maryland. Hold on. Right here. I'm Tracy. I'm from Bethesda, Maryland.
Great. And what brings you out here today?
I'm out here to support Mr. Donald Trump.
And how long have you been out here?
I've been out here since like 11 a.m., went home and showered, and came right back.
Great, that's quite a while. What made you come out so early?
Well, I wanted to support him and show him that we care about him and we love him and wants him to get better. America will not be great again if Trump dies, so I wanted to come out and show my support.
And if you had a message to send directly to President Trump, what would you tell him?
I would tell Donald Trump to keep being yourself, keep being who you are, and don't care what anyone says. I love his confidence because I've lost the confidence too, and I love that he's himself but doesn't take crap from anyone, just like me.
And
you got it? Thank you so much.
Have you been to a Trump rally before?
This is my first time at a Trump rally.
Really?
Yes, my first time. I love it. It's so much fun. Everyone is so nice here. This is amazing. Everyone is telling me, do not come over there. You're going to get shot. They hate me. I'm like, oh my God, this is not about race. I can like whoever I like. Donald, they keep saying Trump is racist. I'm like, he's not racist. And then they call me racist for liking him. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not racist either.
Could you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, okay. People think because I'm black, they think because I'm black that I can't like Trump. I can like whoever I want to like. It doesn't matter what race you are. I can support whoever I want to support. And they think because I'm black, I can't like him. Like, I've always gotten lots of hate. Also because I only date white guys, and they're jealous. Like, they don't like me supporting him. But I support him over Biden, so I can like who I like. Thank you.
What would you say to the mainstream media, which regularly tries to paint Trump as a racist, whether they do it by inferring or saying it directly? What would you say to them?
I would say anyone can like Trump. It doesn't matter what race you are, where you come from, anyone can like him. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I can't like him. You know, I can like whoever I want to like, and I've always supported Trump. And I don't care what people have to say. I can like who I want to like, so. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a
No
great time
problem.
out here, all
You
right?
too. Thanks.
I'm gonna get in this flag on me.
Life and a voice that matters now. Go hard for Jesus and go hard for Trump. Amen. God bless you.
Can I get an interview with you? Yeah, let's do it. I'm with Breitbart News.
I think he has
It's a conservative news company.
Jack Russell.
Great. So come on over here. Great. So what brings you out here? See, let me first ask you for your first name, how you spell it, just your first name, and where you're from.
My name is Bruni, Bruni, and I am from Puerto Rico, but I live here in Maryland. And I came here to support my president because I love him, the most pro-life president ever. And he cares about us in America, and that's what he's trying to do, to make America great and godly again.
And now, if you could speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
I would say, thank you so much for your hard work and everything that you're trying to do for America. Don't let nothing stop you. Just continue on with your hard work.
This news media has interrupted our lives for 3 months. 6 months they interrupt our lives with this mess. And you think that we're supposed to get this news media some respect?
Very loud.
I give this news media no respect. This news
Okay.
media don't deserve no respect. Because they put their out.
Yes, I would say just keep on with your hard work, President. Thank you for caring for us, for people, for Puerto Rico, and for America, and all the people that love you, thank you so much for your hard work, and continue on with it until you defeat all the left.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
From where?
Puerto Rico.
Nice. And so,
they're taking the conviction. They're taking all y'all conviction.
Describe to us what you're seeing here. Describe to the audience the atmosphere.
I see lots of emotions, lots of love, and people really caring for the president, and a lot of support. And I never seen so many people.
Our nation's children ain't looking good. They got convictions.
Sorry, guys.
They going to jail. God's going to judge them for the things they've been doing. We got a God in this nation.
I see lots of emotions, lots of love, lots of support, and I never seen so many people praying for a president ever. First time.
Yeah, it is something, huh? I've never seen this before.
I know. It will be my second time voting. I voted for him in 2016, and I will vote for him again, gladly.
Well, listen, thank you so much for the interview.
You're welcome. I hope you have a good time, and I hope to see the president today soon, too.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully you get to see him depart. You take care, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you. We're live right now. I'm going to stand here. You're good right there. Okay. So what brings you out here today?
Oh, I'm here to support the president as he get out of the hospital. See, Charlie people. Yeah.
And what's your first name and where are you from?
My first name is Michael. My last name is Yadeta. I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Great. Why don't you come over here so we can get a little bit better sound?
Right here.
That's good right there.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been out here?
Oh, I've been here for the last 4 hours now.
Wow.
Been chanting, waiting for the president to come out. I was here yesterday night too.
Everyone's been out here for quite a while. Why'd you come so early?
Oh, because I don't want to miss the president leaving the hospital. That's why I came here. I don't want to miss him when he's leaving the place. Yeah.
And if you had a message that you could tell Trump directly, what would you say to him?
Well, I will actually say, Mr. President, keep up working, and we are happy that you recovered quickly. Keep work hard and keep the promise and everything. And I'll be so glad to just say, congratulations for everything. And I'll just tell him that we'll still work so hard for you to win for the 2020. So I'm from the small community here in Silver Spring, Ethiopian American community. So we have, gathered everybody together. So I tell him, Mr. President, keep doing the good job that you're doing. That's what I'm going to tell him.
And what would you say to some people in the mainstream media that are trying to keep pushing this narrative that he supports white supremacy, even though he's condemned it a whole bunch of times?
And I tell them, you guys are a liar. We're going to lose you November 3rd. You're going to go wherever you came from. And Mr. President, he's working for the whole community. He's working for America. So they better hear and they better get prepared. And they have to stop the question that they say President is not going to win. If he wins, we're going to bring a problem. They have to stop. President is not he's not supporting a white supremacist, or I don't even believe to start with in that kind of thing. These are narrative politics that is going around to divide us from white and black and Latinos and everything. It's to get vote from him. It's not about white, it's not about Latinos. Nobody cares about anybody. He's in America. So I don't believe the president is supporting some type of groups or like a white or for that matter. So I tell you, I'm sure they're gonna go cry like they did in 2016. So they're gonna go home and I don't know what they're gonna bring, because they brought impeachment, ration hogs, they brought now coronavirus, they brought, and the next one is BLM, and now I don't know what they're gonna do. So I'm telling you, everybody knows, the world knows what they're doing. But I know God is gonna turn around this thing. And they have to stop dividing us. Okay, America is for the whole world. Everybody loves America. The white people are as generous as any human being in the United States, for that matter. And there is no way a white man is a bad guy or a Latinos or a black person is. So that is to divide us, and everybody, by now everyone knows what is behind that. So bad luck for them. I tell you, today I can never be happier than today. I've been here 4 hours ago and talking to every friend. We're like 15 of us. We left the office. I work in Silver Spring, and I parked in downtown Rockville. This is kind of my home. So that's what we're trying to do, and I'm very happy to see a whole crowd out here. Right. Yeah.
And now, what would you say? Let me ask you this: the mainstream media hasn't really covered very much of. They have covered it slightly, for like a day or so, right?
That's right.
And so it depends on each outlet, of course.
Right.
But there hasn't been a ton of coverage of them talking about Joe Biden's statement when it comes to, well, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, roughly speaking. So what do you draw from that?
You see, for them, establishment lost election, and they are embarrassed because the 2015 election was something that they never expected. And the mainstream media, including establishment, they all work together to me. So even now, what they're trying to do is they're not going to accept the vote that we're about to make. We already know we're going to win.
Yeah, I ain't trying to make y'all
so. They're working for them. I call them fake news, like the president says, because they're dividing us. You hear me? They're talking about blackness. They're talking about gender. They're talking about we love everybody in America. We don't matter. So what I think, what I say to them is that they better get back to. I actually don't mind to be Democrat or Republican, but do the reality. You need to think about it. How the founding fathers made this country for everybody, for the whole Americans. So there is no way that you switch parties from there to here, and they say, "Oh, the party switched." How can party switch, man? The party is like your last name. You can't change your last name because that's one of the things. For me, they have to stop. This game is over. Okay? Even after Trump, we're also going to win. That's what I believe. After 2020 also, I believe we're going to get there. Because American economy is going to go better. Our life is going to get, we're going to win. We're going to win after Trump. We're going to win. Now we will have a lot of American growing up young children that are coming up to be Americans who love their country, work for the country, no war. We don't want to fight anywhere. We want America greater. We want America better for every human being in America. But they can't portray these good people as the bad people and divide them. Look at this, all good people out here. They're here to show their support for great America. That's why I'm sure the CNN and all other mini medias, small medias all over fake news, they're going to go home, they're going to stay talking on and on. But I'm sure they're going to stop by November 3rd. They're going to stop talking about it. And I don't know what agenda they'll bring. So because American people are smart. They found out what's going on. We know, the world knows. And the greatest news today is the president is recovering. He's going back to his office, and we're happy to hear that. So,
listen, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much, brother.
your time,
What's your
man.
name? Matthew?
My name is Matthew Purdy with Breitbart News.
Okay, beautiful. Are you from Maryland area?
Oh no, I'm originally from Long Island, New York. So.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Keep it
You
up.
take care, brother.
Keep it up, brother.
Yeah.
That's right. The VP president got a dog coming through. Coming through.
Mandating.
Vice president, the dog.
Not mandating something based on jokes. Yeah, Suzanne.
I like your fuzzy microphone.
ANN
What's that?
So I like your fuzzy microphone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Official.
Information you guys
Yeah, just don't want to get some wind on the screen.
Get Vipers, baby, all day. Love it. Look at those sunglasses. It's the coolest sunglasses I can buy.
She's not here, you know that, right?
Is that the first day?
And my husband said he knows business sending. My husband is here also. You know, and I said it the other day to Bob.
Just kidding, you guys. Different officials who are here today protecting us and protecting the president. Thank you. We back the blue. We back 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 blue.
There's the music playing. I don't know if you're walking.
Thank you, man. Here, man. Stick that on your shirt. Put that on your shirt. Put that on there. There you go. Stick it on there.
Back to blue! Hallelujah!
I'm sorry.
Trump's life matters! 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 We love you, President Trump! Woo! That's right, get Trump!
It's awesome. It's awesome. Look at you. We're getting sisters.
We don't know his policies. We don't know his
T-shirts for Trump! 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 That is correct.
I don't think white supremacists around here. They're teaching your kids to hate this country. Get involved in your child's education. Because they're indoctrinating your kids. That's why we have BLM. That's why we have Antifa. I refuse to indoctrinate your kids. Get involved, parents. Document everything. Private school if you can. Homeschool if you can. Teachers for Trump. America first, baby.
That's right. We need more teachers like that. You guys, we need more teachers who are teaching young people to care about this country, to care about our history, to take pride in our flag and in our freedom and in our Constitution. Ma'am, I salute you and I love you right now. I love my patriots.
Keep America strong. Keep America first.
We're going to keep America strong. We're going to keep America safe. We're going to make America healthy.
Keep America first.
And we are going to continue to make America first policies, not only for America, but the whole world.
Trump 2020,
And we will
baby.
keep winning and winning and winning. Is anybody tired of winning? Anybody tired of winning? Me neither.
Winning, winning, winning.
All right, guys, stand by. I'm just going to switch the battery. Do not go anywhere. I am just switching the battery. You're going to see it go black for a few seconds, but the extreme will continue, so do not go anywhere.
From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Yes! We love this country. We love our president.
Hey, Suzanne, can I talk with you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. Love it, Breitbart.
How you doing?
So now we've seen you at a lot of DC protests in the
Yes.
past. You're very active. Can you describe the atmosphere here compared to what you're usually used to seeing?
This is a love fest. This is a celebration of the diversity and unity of the Trump movement, of the MAGA community. It's phenomenal. We got people from every walk of life, every ethnicity, every color, every religion, every creed, every sexual orientation out here supporting and celebrating the president. And frankly, not just Republicans, a lot of folks from both sides of the aisle who respect what this president is doing and respect that we need to treat him like the president and honor him when he's sick, pray for him when he's ill, and pray for him to succeed. Whether you are a Democrat or Republican, whether you voted for him or not, you don't root for the pilot to crash the plane. So we're all in this mess together, and we need to be rooting for our president to do the best job he can. So I'm happy to be out here. This is a wonderful time. We brought the rally to Trump.
Now, if you had a chance to speak directly to President Trump, what would you say to him?
I would say, President Trump, stay the course, tweet as much as you want, be as strong as you want. You are doing a great job. We are proud to support you.
Thank you. Have a great time out here.
You too. We love you guys, Breitbart. Keep up the good work.
We love you,
Breitbart.
Thank you
So much.
Thank you.
USA! 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 USA!
USA! Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you.
So you take the you take the time to come back here.
Baby, see that?
They won't put their hands on me. They won't get sued. See, these young people won't touch me because they get sued. But what they do, they use our young Democrats, they use our young American children to do their dirty work. They use our young,
I was supposed to be here with the Herman County GOP.
They number workers. They here to work their job. And I'm doing my job too for my nation. I'm disturbing y'all like I disturbed us. This is our season right here. This is our season. This is how I fight my battle, and that's how they fight theirs. But this is how I fight my battle. I'm black, I'm arrogant, and I'm ignorant. I'll be the jackass. I'm the jackass right now. I'm that black jackass right now. Let this black man be the jackass. I'm the jackass. I'm the one disturbing all y'all right now. I'm the jackass. Y'all want to talk about the jackass? Talk about this black man.
Certainly very colorful language. Just to give you a little context, he's referring to the media. He's referring to bothering the media and disturbing them.
Excuse me, sir. Would you be up for doing an interview? Great. Okay, so you want to take a bite now, or right around here? What's your first name and where you're from?
I'm Matt White. I'm from Bethesda.
What brings you out here today?
I want to wish Donald Trump and the First Lady well, and also enjoy the good feelings out here.
And how long have you been out here today?
I got here at 1, waiting for a 6:30 departure. Yeah, it's worth it. There's a lot of nice people here.
So what convinced you to come out so early?
Well, I came home from a vacation yesterday driving through town, and there were all these people here last night honking their horns. So I decided I'd come out and join them today.
Yeah, so describe the atmosphere out here.
It's really pleasant. I met some of these folks behind me at 1 o'clock. People have offered me food and drink, and I've gone and gotten stuff for them too. I've learned about a couple of different nationalities and flags. People from around the world are here to support the president and the First Lady.
And what have you heard from some of those people?
They love him. They think he's doing a great job. They want him to get better soon and keep up the good work.
Did you pick that up out of a dumpster? Looks pretty used, man.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple dollars to get a real sign.
Okay, so if you had a chance to speak directly to President Trump, what would you say to him?
Mr. President, thank you very much for your hard work. Keep at it. We love you. You're doing an excellent job, and the First Lady too.
Garbage plus man.
Well, listen, thank you so much. Have a great time out here.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Looks like you're running on the spot.
I mean, this is the day to come. I told him hours ago. Leave the day at 6:30.
Oh, dude, they're like so irresponsible. Yes.
It does seem like not a threat to democracy, but like a bad sign that being in the I don't know what else we end up liberal, but I don't know. They supposedly existing together.
But anyway, he drove out here. People that were standing out here supporting have contracted. Isn't that hysteria and crazy? Pandemonium. They wish to see it.
All right.
Did you get it? Oh, good! Do you want another
Wow, you lost a good spot. Now I got 5 years. 3 days hanging out. I have no problem. Montana didn't show up tonight. Big Flag made it.
Yeah, he said that he got upset.
He got arrested. He was punching people in the windows. Take your masks off! He got arrested. Big Flag's here. Asian dogs over here. And the sheriff's the Asian wolf is here. Semi coming through here. There's a Biden truck coming. Biden truck coming. It's the same truck coming around again. The Biden truck. I gotta show my looters don't live shirt. They got a shirt. Biden truck's coming. Biden truck's coming. Yeah, they do. I want them to see this.
It's so annoying. This is their 5th time coming here.
They gotta see this. I'm going out there. Cops gonna take me out. Hey, when that Biden truck's come, I'm gonna take one step out so you can see this. The Biden truck, right when it turns green. I'm gonna run me over. Just be like right here. I gotta hit the front. I'm stepping out 1 second when that car starts seeing this. One step. When they turn green. So I'm gonna get in front of you for the purpose, just so you can see this. I'll back up. I'm gonna show that car what's going on. I don't want you to get hit, but I mean, they might. You're so crazy. They punched it, man. They nice all. I remember when the first night I was here, I used to spot. Those good spots. He was impressed, and I'm like, oh, here's the president. Montgomery County. I live on the road. Yeah, you can take it close. I can see this. I won't see my house. The guys that live right here, too, I'm getting shown. Every night except tonight. I did work today. I said 6:30. I got a One American News. About an hour. Everything's good. Excuse me.
I was out here, and I've been down here since like Saturday.
They're all the same. Oh yeah, you're right. What county? I'm not telling you.
Hey, start tomorrow. We gotta move this gathering. We move this gathering to the White House starting tomorrow.
I'm not lying, I was going to do that today.
Well, tonight.
I was gonna go to the White House.
Gathering continues at the White House.
Yeah,
Lafayette Park, South Lawn, wherever it is.
Yeah, 'cause he's gonna
That's
be
where we
there.
gotta go.
Yep, he's doing love.
Peaceful protest.
Yep, peaceful protest.
We got 3 debates. We got 3 full moon cycles. We got three moon cycles in the month of October. Or the month of harvest. Let's see what happens after October 31st. Let's see what that
So, let me get your first name and where you're from.
I'm Nahid Eskehil. We currently live in Wiesbaden, Germany. We are stationed there.
Welcome, baby. Could you spell your first name?
Nahid, Nahid.
And what brings you out here today?
Well, my husband has a surgery on Thursday. So we were here before his surgery, and then it just happened that President Trump came. So we just thought we love President Trump, and we wanted to show whatever we can do to show our support. So it's a great honor to be here.
And how long have you been out here?
You mean today?
Yeah.
Maybe 1 hour. But I have been here the previous nights too. So yeah.
Nice. So why are you so excited about President Trump?
Well, because he cares about the people. He cares about the America. He is not one of those politicians that puts politics before people. He truly cares about the people. The conservative agendas, everything. The Supreme Court, the economy, just everything. He has been great, and I sure hope he will be elected again.
And if you had the chance to speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
I say we love you, we pray for you every day, and we ask God to empower you to do what would be good for the country, to be able to overcome all the negativity and the opposition from whoever they are, to do what is right for the country, for the people, for the prosperity of United States.
Now, what would you say to some people on the left, not all of them, but some people on the left have been happy that he was diagnosed with COVID. What would you say to people like that?
It is absolutely unfortunate, and to just see people are so... It's hard to find the right word to describe them, that their mind is so twisted that they want evil for another citizen of America, let alone the president of America. I do not understand it. And they talk about illegal immigrants, and this is my question to them. If those illegal immigrants come to United States after a few years, if they become legal, if they become citizens, how are they going to treat them? Because apparently today they do not care about the citizens of America. They care about the illegal immigrants more than the actual citizens. But one day those illegal immigrants would be legal and citizen, and then what? Then they are going to just destroy everything? It just doesn't make sense. It's all about politics to them, and it's absolutely unfortunate and heartbreaking to see how negative they have been. So I just ask God to put His fear in their hearts.
Great. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Have a great time out here.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Alejandro.
you doing, man? You guys, I mean, I think they usually work with ISIS. Like, that's the one thing with ISIS is not
There's where the Nazi shoes are.
21st century genocide! 21st century genocide! 21st century genocide!
Everything needs more cowbell.
Several high-profile officials have tested positive. Most of them were at that event, if not in close proximity to the president himself. And so I think a lot of people, if they haven't already done so in terms of getting
right there, and you're right here.
Keep your 6 feet away. Keep 6 feet away.
You can't say it, that's fine.
6 feet away. Just stay close to me.
I think I sent you an email if it came through. You know, the other half is attached to me, so like, he wasn't going anywhere. Figured out a YouTube link. Yes.
Great, thank you.
The energizer, the bunny.
Sir.
Thank you. Warm house, winter. Winter house.
Yeah, the curve right here.
Over the head of fences.
5 feet. A little more.
5 feet, back up.
Okay, well, watch your step.
How about this? Are we good?
Go to the curb.
Back it up, Jumbo.
Is he coming now? He's coming out from the back and gonna drive by.
All right, guys, so right now we're just waiting for President Trump to drive by his supporters out here. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna slippery between over here.
Hallelujah!
We can move back to here.
Okay. I'll go here.
He is here.
I moved over here. I'm not in your shot.
Guys. Jesus loves you.
Well, I guess I can stand here too. When you push out, yeah, when it comes.
Guys, we got good news. Jesus saved. Jesus loves you guys. God bless you, sis. God bless you. Amen. Bless you, Father. Bless you, Lord. Bless you. Why you gotta curse for that? Thank you. Don't worry about it, sis. Don't worry about it. We love on him. We love on him. Amen. Yeah, you need Jesus. Gotta move back. Not walk forward.
You gotta be sorry.
Amen.
We'll be sorry. All right, let me just turn the mic. The president's come. Oh.
6:30. 6:30.
Maybe I should say I'm not sorry.
No, not in front of us.
Jesus does save, brother. Jesus does save. Hallelujah. Bless everybody. Amen. Yes, it is the USA. Yes, sir. Oh, God bless this. Yes, Lord. We need you, Father.
All right, guys, just to update you, we are still just waiting for the President of the United States to drive by. So that's why we've got a mostly static shot.
Humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. Then I will hear from heaven, forgive their sins. 7:14. Jesus loves you guys. Jesus loves you.
I want to take a minute to thank all of our men and women in law enforcement who are here
Cheering for law enforcement.
Back the blue! 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 Back the blue!
Thumbs up for blue.
Look at all these beautiful Trump supporters out here in every single color, every creed, every religion, every sexual orientation. We got old Trump supporters, we got young Trump supporters. We got Trump supporters with 4 legs. We love our doggos for Trump. We love you doggos. And what's awesome, I love the crosswalk, like I said.
Yes, we do.
This is where the unity is. This is where diversity is. It's on the Trump
Are you excited to
helicopters. Hey, helicopters inbound. The helicopter's inbound. It's over there.
God bless America! God bless America!
Right, just over there. Who's that?
We love Trump.
Trump is coming in.
Guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Been at this all day. What do you think? Is he flying home?
Taking our boy home.
Is he flying home? He's coming out.
He's definitely flying.
Is he flying home? He's walking home! Because he's a ninja!
Now he's Super Trump. He survived it. He's Super Trump.
Hold on. They're shutting it down. So he's not getting on anytime soon.
I know, because he's going to come over here.
And there's something else planned. That's right.
He loves his supporters.
Can I get my Reese's Kiss?
Hey, Cheryl! Cheryl! Here! I found you! Oh my God!
Monica, this is my friend Pete.
Okay, hi.
I don't think we want to be up here. They made us move. Like everybody moved from over there to over here. I told you. I'm like I can help you. I know a Democrat.
All right, guys, we're gonna try and get around the photographers here.
Excuse me.
Sorry, let's try and get Shepherd Breitbart News.
I'll try to remember
Somebody over there. Thank you.
I don't think it will happen. It's a whole lifestyle for you guys. This must be the end of. There's a lot of Trump flags out there. The question is what happened.
Hey guys, everyone needs to get back to the crosswalk, okay? Everyone needs to get back to the crosswalk.
I know.
Everyone gets back to the crosswalk, please. Thank you. Right, need to go back to the crosswalk, okay? Back up to the crosswalk, please. Thank you.
From where? What's the backup there?
Back it up, please. Back it up.
We don't go to the back.
Back up, please. Back up.
Respect the blue.
Thank you. I need you to back up, okay? Back up, everybody, okay? Back up, back up, back up to the crosswalk. Turn around. When you see the crosswalk, then you made it. All right. Let's go. To the crosswalk, to the crosswalk, to the crosswalk.
It's kind of bigger than Trump.
To the crosswalk, to the crosswalk. Thank you. Turn around and look for it. When you see it, you made it. Let's go. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Back up. Back up, everybody. Everyone's got to keep moving back. I need you to back up, okay? Thank you.
They just disabled They disabled my primary page I had for 12 years.
Yeah. Keep backing up. Back up. And then we have to the crosswalk, everyone over here. To the crosswalk, okay? Keep moving back.
That'd be sweet. Stand beside her.
Yeah, just hang on.
To see that Trump saved the nation. A whole year realizing who saved this nation. We see the truth, man. We see the truth. We know who saved the
Send some pictures to my buddy out there. Yeah. Oh, your friend?
I'm sure these guys would be like, I want to work with Trump. I haven't seen one person yell in any of their faces. Right?
We're yelling back the blue.
My
friend Brandon from Would you be okay with that? Hey, we're here. I'll just ask a couple questions. What's your first name and where are you from?
Well, my first name is Robin, and I currently live in Maryland, but my husband's active duty. So we're actually South Dakota residents.
Gotcha.
But I live in Maryland because...
So what brings you here today?
Because I wanted to come and show my president...
We ain't gonna let go somebody who say Antifa is an idea. Antifa ain't no idea.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to show my president that I'm praying for him and that I want him to get better, and I want to show my support for Trump 2020. Hence, I was at the inauguration. I have my sweatshirt on.
Nice. And describe the atmosphere out here.
Positive, very positive, and
USA.
and pumped up for the president.
And finally, what would you say to Trump if given the chance?
I would say thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for working so hard for our country, and I support you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great time out here.
Breitbart News. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got it?
Isn't that awesome? So warrior Trump.
But last year, probably more than me, they came side by side.
Crazy place.
Yeah.
You don't like it.
I guess.
The laws of this Constitution. Ain't going to enforce the laws of this land. We ain't going to wait for religion. We ain't going to wait for religion to fix this situation. We ain't going to wait for religion.
Oh, yeah. I used to ride my bike out all the time.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I want to take a
Nice living all day. Now I live in town.
That's awesome. He does. He looks like a kid. That's awesome. That's awesome.
She's in front of the flag. See how many big flags we have here?
Because now we got a man in the White House. We don't have to keep on
like that guy. I like that.
All the God we support.
I don't need my... You should go. I'm not moving. Right.
Back. Thank you.
I didn't realize that all about the
That's your Confederate flag out here. I haven't even that. We're live right now.
The guy did an interview.
So,
I want to do this.
okay. So, what? Can you just tell me your first name and where you're from?
All right, so I'm Dean. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Did you travel all the way from San Antonio to come here?
I came here just 2 days ago. Come here to see my lady friend, and we got to come see President Trump at the same time.
Nice.
So as soon as I learned he was in the hospital, we had to come down. We've been down here for 3 days. 3 nights. This is our third night.
Describe it out here. You having a good time?
Oh, this is awesome. This, I think, is just a little small taste of what is really going on in the country. This is what's really going on, not what the media is showing us. We're having a blast out here. We're out here with a bunch of different folks. We don't even know who they are, and coming from all kind of different backgrounds, and we're having a great time together. Just talking, making new friends.
And if you had a chance to speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
Oh my gosh. I would say stay strong, my brother President Trump. Stay strong. We are behind you, and more than anything in this world, this country and this world needs you. Do not let up. The American people are behind you. The world is behind you. Do not let up at all. Thank you for what you're doing for our country.
A lot of the mainstream media is trying to push this narrative that he supports white supremacy,
Yes.
or they're trying to do it by inferring that.
Absolutely.
What would you say to the mainstream media if you actually had the chance to speak with them today?
I would say quit.
Give me 1 second. This has got to come by.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
He's rocking it, though. He's rocking
Yeah.
it. I would say mainstream media, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. You are trying to divide this country, and we are so much better than that. President Trump is not pushing any white supremacist agenda. That is so ridiculous. He is doing so much to bring this country together. We are so proud of the work he is doing. He is uniting us despite all of their efforts to keep dividing us.
And what would you say to some people on the left, not all of them, but some people on the left have been expressing joy at Trump being diagnosed with COVID. What would you say to some people like that?
I would say they need to get right with God. They need to go sit down and have a prayer, because that's just not American people. We should not be like that. That is horrible. They should be ashamed of themselves, and I would say they need to go give some serious thought to how they conduct their life. That is wrong.
Well, listen, have a great time, and thank you so much
All right,
for
brother.
the interview.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Stay strong, brother.
I will. Thank you.
There you go, sir.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give you the best shot.
Yes, it is the best. The photographer's got in front of me over there.
Yeah, you can set it on my shoulder if you want.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Matt Purdy of Breitbart News. We are just waiting for the president to go exit the Walter Reed Hospital in his motorcade. So if you see some static shots, that's what's going on right now.
You can go, but you will find your space.
I will be like,
I don't know where she's at. Christine, how can you send that to you?
I will see it. I see it. I got it.
Which station is this station? Good thing. See, look what happened when I tried to send you the video.
Yeah, I don't know much about the iPhone. You know, it's not going to go.
Well, if you ask them to other persons, can you? Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we got that. You know, now it's hot, right? Now it's hot.
Maybe she doesn't want to use her stay where she is, and I don't want to move on. ¿Qué podemos hacer? ¿Qué podemos hacer? ¿Qué podemos hacer?
I need a cold drink.
What we can do? Yeah, go ahead. Go.
No, I mean not now. When we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, when we leave, I'll stop by and get a soda.
Jesus Christ loves you guys!
I'm just wondering why she did
God bless the president! God bless Donald Trump! God bless the president! God bless Donald Trump! Amen! Amen!
Please, like, oh. Watch this dog.
Well, I gotta get back to work and school when I leave, right?
Let me ask you.
Yeah, these next couple of weeks, I gotta squeeze a lot of school.
Huh?
I said my professor's writing us about we have a lot.
Oh, maybe I had class today. I don't know.
Hold on. It might be affecting me.
I didn't realize they sit down right close, right? You sit it down right there.
Talking to everybody in the hospital.
Oh, Michael says we're on the news, but he can't find me. I'm glad because if he sees these 5 people, he's gonna have to fit. We're all on the news right now. He's like, I can't find you.
Can you imagine what Fox was back here earlier? They must have moved up because their cameras, I don't even see a recorder back there with them.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine when everybody sees it. They're all going to want to, get up front. I mean,
But I have a flag.
what?
I have a flag.
That's good. That's good.
And I just bought the ambulance 2 hours ago.
Oh, good. You bought it here?
Knowing he wasn't delivering anything soon, so that when he came, I could like, that's the only reason I bought it.
Yes, you get it.
I got it here with my mask. And the mask here, they had a man pulling around a wagon.
Oh.
Like a child's wagon. With all the supplies in there. He had a good big galley.
What time did you come?
Had a flag on a pole already for 30. People were, you weren't bored.
I had that. I've been here for 2 days, and I got this print, but a different face.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got the same print?
Yes, same print.
That's why you were saying about the face.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Oh, he'll never do that again. He didn't know that this was
Yes. Then we talked in the car.
Find a friend, mister.
Well, we were passing. Yeah, we had a little bit.
Yeah, puppy.
I was over there most of the night.
Yeah, we had 8 o'clock to 11.
We just did intersect.
Yeah, we stayed right beside of the pool.
Want to see something here for a
Okay, I was
moment?
mostly over there.
Oh, we were right in front here.
Okay.
I guess it's worth it, isn't
See,
it?
I can make this too.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it will be.
It's gotta be happening soon.
You be?
I hope the press corps approved of his trip out this time. Did he get their approval? Did they sign off on it? And they were having fun. CNN's like, it's what a
protocol. We got press.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care. I don't trust any press though.
I think that's a big part. Do you think? And disproportionately, Black Americans are disproportionately killed by coronavirus as well. So, yeah.
And okay, I'll take your word for it on that. Do you think the COVID numbers are inflated to get the hospitals more money?
No.
You don't think so?
No. And that's where we're going to completely disagree, is because personally I believe that you subscribe to conspiracy theories of overinflation of COVID for political or monetary reasons. And I don't think that's the case at all, because you can see this throughout the globe, right? So you can see countries don't have a monetary...
They are welcome. They are welcome. Don't worry. They are welcome.
They don't have a reason to lie about
We welcome everybody.
Against the wall.
We're not like that. We are not like that. That's the sign.
That have no COVID deaths or no COVID deaths. So countries that effectively cares, you know, his brain's probably fried on LSD, and he probably has AIDS anyways.
Yeah, you chased him off.
And that's because we ignored it in the beginning.
But President Trump, I mean, you know,
Get better. Everybody should have health insurance. Everybody
This is you, right?
should have
This is you.
That's
you.
That's you. I'm not really a Marxist, but okay.
You're a coward.
I don't know. I got a picture with you. With that sign.
Sir, yes, sir.
You got it?
Good picture. You got pictures?
I mean, look, if I start something and you respond.
You want an education and socialism?
Oh, sorry.
Guys, we're going to start a Trump
He's closed all of his
Trump 2020.
Just remember that. Every country loves you all. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. We're not separated by what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside, guys. Remember that. We're separated by the darkness.
I was super early. I saw the pizza. I hadn't had dinner. I'm like, just going to get something. I stayed. I had to work today.
She came out here to do that.
I understand that, but it can also be counterproductive to what we're doing. We're trying to be calm, wait for the president so we can all say how many more we got.
Breitbart News.
We're live. Okay, great. So just give me your first name, where you're from.
My name is Abraham, and I'm from New Jersey, South Jersey.
What brings you here today?
President Trump. What else? Show our support for our great president who has shaped our country in a way that no other U.S. president has ever done.
And that's so much for Israel, man. Seriously,
so much
bro,
for
you're
Israel.
wearing this.
You know, he's
This for a reason. What
The
he's done
peace in
for
the middle, the
Israel.
peace in the Middle East, what he's done for Israel, moved the embassy to Jerusalem. No other presidents have promised. Presidents have just all talk, no say. Trump puts his money where his mouth is, and he's done it. He's done what's right, and we go for what's right. Trump 2020.
And what do you think about the peace deal that he made recently?
Peace deal's amazing. I mean, again, no other president has ever done this, and it's, you know, that's what we stand for. We stand for peace, and as long as everybody's peace and is one, that's what we go for.
Great. And if you had a chance to speak directly with Trump, what would you say to him?
I tell him he's the best. He's the best. The best president the United States ever had. There's nothing better than Donald Trump as president. Ask the rough question.
Exactly. I would tell him you're the best. Donald J. Trump, keep it up, because we love you.
Send this message to Donald Trump.
Send this message straight to him.
He is the best president that ever happened to this country and to Israel. Nothing ever happened better than Trump. Trump has been, and I knew when I voted for him, he's the best president. The best.
Colonialist and apartheid state, okay? You came out here to hate on Trump? That's crazy.
Funny.
You came out here to hate on Trump? How do you go out of your way to go hate on someone?
He brought the hate.
No, he didn't bring the hate. You're bringing the hate. So be better. If he brings the hate, be better than him. Don't be like.
See the positive. See the positive. See the positive. See the positive. Listen who he is.
Be better. Be better. Find religion. Find religion.
Hate over it. His sign says hate on it.
He's a hater, not Trump.
Not good. Now we love everyone.
Talk about what just happened.
Just hate. You ever been hated on before? That's what it is. This is just hate. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. If you hate Trump, go hate Trump then. But don't go to a Trump supporting area to do it. You seem weird. That's kind of like broke people status. You know, like people they don't do stuff like that. That's weird, man.
I'm not gonna say the language that's said on his sign, but when you're walking around with a sign that says F-U*K Trump, I think that kind of speaks a lot about you.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Walk through here, nothing happens to him, says everything.
Exactly. The fact that he can walk through and we're not beating him up,
what is that?
Says something about us. We're the real deal.
Get a life.
What is that?
So we are.
It's dark.
Find religion.
They'll find their way.
Can I get your first name, where you're from?
I'm Ron. I'm from Silver Spring.
All right. Well, thank you. Have a great time out here.
I could ask you some questions. You want me to answer some questions?
Maybe. I'm just trying to see if we can
Trump.
Trump or not.
Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
Well, I'll ask you one question, yes. What convinced you to come out here today?
Because our president is sick. We need to show some support. I mean, when we're sick, he shows support so many ways. So when he's sick, we need to go support him. Like I don't understand how that is like. How can people not understand that concept? That's our president. Like, he's freaking sick. He has corona. Let's go make sure he's okay. And for a guy who had corona, last night he brought out a bunch of pizzas for everybody. Like, I know pizzas aren't that serious, but it's the concept of him still giving on when he's down. You know, like, people get sick and forget about everybody. This guy's buying pizzas for us. Like, it's the little things, man. I don't know. Trump, that's my first president. I don't know what I can say about anybody else, but Trump is my first president. That's the first president I'm actually excited to go and vote for. So I think it's about to come.
Okay, there's a black SUV right not here. There's a black SUV right in front of the CH going that way. Right in front of that. See him? Can you surprise? I know. It's on the news. I got it watching it on the news. Yeah. Woo! Oh, he's already got in. He's already in. There they go.
I said Trump need to hurry up. My arm's getting tired.
I thought you said your mother. That would work.
After 3 days away from the White House, the president is heading on a step closer to getting back on the campaign trail and making up for his time. But he's got Trump, he's got out of
I was here. Hey! I was here yesterday when he drove
All right, guys, you saw here on Breitbart News, Trump has just left Walter Reed Hospital.
At least,
We're going to hang out for a little bit before we end the stream, so hang tight, enjoy the stream.
Okay. And how old are you? Thank you very much. I'm a 23-year vet.
I thought we were.
Yesterday paid the surprises to some of the supporters. Earlier we saw a lyric demonstration from some reverend.
Thank you, police. Please support
God bless you. Thank you so much again. Could I get a selfie with you? Is that okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't get it. It's like because I just like
for potential like a bomb or something so they can keep it secure.
Alright, folks, get out of the road. Everybody, let's pull it back off the road, please, and let's officers can open traffic. Alright, folks, get out of the road. Get out of the road. Independence for East Turkestan! Independence for East Turkestan! Independence for East Turkestan! Independence for East Turkestan! Terrorist China! Terrorist China! Terrorist China! concentration camps!
China, shut down the concentration camps!
China end the genocide!
China end the genocide!
China end the genocide!
China end the genocide!
China get out of East Turkestan!
China get out of East Turkestan!
There's no way. No way.
Amen. Amen.
Everybody vote in person.
Vote in person. Vote in person. God bless you.
Not really.
Have a good night.
Who knows?
Bye.
I'm with the
At home, so I think I gotta go. But I love President Trump, and I'm so happy to be here. And yes, Black Lives Matter. Yes.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Do you want to just do a quick walk down there?
We're focused, double park, about to get towed. We're about to open the road. Get out of the road, please.
Get out the road, guys!
How you doing?
Out of the road! Get out the road!
Off the road.
Take it easy.
Envías un momento, lo bajamos y ya está. Ya topemos lo suficiente, ya lo sabemos. Neil! You're out? Yeah.
I don't know. To buy your ruler and to buy through hunting down his daughter, looking for his daughter. Did he lock her up in a mental institution? One of his daughters?
I mean, yeah.
People good feeling therapy and stuff.
I told Anna before I came here, I've been to
Yeah, law enforcement sticker. You didn't have me. It looked just like you. Sorry.
I always get confused about being law enforcement.
I'll do the same like you. You got it right. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Trump hat, red. You're all red Trump hat.
Mais j'ai peur qu'elle parle pas bien anglais.
And I see you've got the Trump 2020 sign going.
Yes.
Is that, do you feel like
Sometimes they don't understand.
Excuse me, miss. Would you be up for doing a bright partner? Bright part? just ask you a couple questions. Great. So it's right over here. Great. What is your first name?
Ayhan.
And can you spell that?
It's Ayhan.
And where are you from?
California, Orange County.
Great. And where's your accent from?
Oh, I don't want to.
You good?
I didn't know you could ask those questions.
Oh, it's okay. I'm going to. Oh. Well, I was going to ask you about Trump, but I guess you just got away first. All right.
I'm out of here. Thank you. Let's go.
Certainly we have some Trump supporters here. A lot of them are obviously, for very good reasons, sketched out by any media. So we don't blame them for that. We know what a lot of the mainstream media, establishment media does. So.
Es para hacerle sombra a mi reportera que no, que sé que suena raro pedir un paraguas ahora. What are you doing? You sticking around? You want to walk? Let's go. Go out. Oh, sorry. Take care.
You too.
I know. It's awesome.
I'm trying to make sure I phrase it.
My God, it's lovely.
Yes.
Don't save me like $20. I'm literally
Would
not
you guys
going.
be up for doing an interview with Right now?
Yeah.
Great.
Young lady.
So, let's ask you a couple questions. What are your names? Your first names only, and where are you from?
My name is Ben Dezou. I'm from Central African Republic.
My name is Sophia from Central African Republic too.
Great. And what brought you guys out here today?
We are here to support President Trump. We love him. That's why we are here to support him.
We love Trump.
And what excites you about President Trump? What is it you like about him so much?
Because I've been living here for 20 years, and I see the same thing. All the politicians they come, they say same thing, but it's just different type of the man. That because of him, I learned a lot about truth about this country. That's the reason that he's from his truth, and I love him because he's telling the truth. Most of the politicians.
What excites you about the president?
Because of his morality, and I support him because of the future of my children.
And now, if you guys had the chance to speak directly with President Trump, what would you say to him?
I would tell him, look, keep doing what he's doing. Just keep up doing what he's doing. He's doing a great job. He exceeds the expectation.
I would like to say we love you and never, never, never give up.
It's a really sweet message. Well, thank you guys so much, and have a great time out here, all right?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come on, man, you've been passing me up.
Oh, you want an interview?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, great.
So where are you from?
I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
And what's your first name?
Kevin, Kevin, Steele, last name.
And what convinced you to come out here today?
I drove all the way from Scranton to be here because I love Trump. I love his. It's a rally inside of a rally, and I always go to a rally. I've never missed a rally before the COVID, but now, as you know, I've really been taking my time. I had coronavirus, and I was on a ventilator for 1 month, 2 weeks, and I'm still having the after effects. I got 2 nodules in my lung because of the coronavirus. It started about a pleurisy, bronchitis, and then it went to the early signs of pneumonia. I'm a Democrat for Trump, so I was working on his campaign in 2016, pre-nomination, because I knew in my heart of hearts he was going to be the best president ever. He's for America, for the American jobs, he's for the American people, and honest to God, what he needs to do is bring back all the jobs and everything back over from China so we can actually be dependent on ourselves. And so we don't have any more leverage, they don't have any more leverage on us, and we have the whole leverage, and that's what we need. I'm a Democrat for Trump, and I'll never vote Democrat again until my Democrat Party has somebody worth voting for, and I will not vote for somebody in the Democrat Party.
Now, what has dissuaded you specifically? What are some of the things that have dissuaded you from the Democrat Party for voting for them?
They veered off on the left. They veered off out of the American values, out of the American way. Trump is pro-life. Democrats, we all know what they want. They're not pro-life at all. They're not pro-American. I'm pro-American, and I'm a JFK Democrat, as you would say, and I love my Democrat Party, but not when they're acting like this and they're acting like children, and that's what they are. They're acting like children.
Now, what would you say to other people who are actively planning on or currently vote for Democrats? And I just got a middle finger over there. That's really sweet. I don't know what that's about, but what would you say to people who are still voting Democrat or plan on doing it?
Don't vote Democrat. Look inside your heart of hearts. Trump is the only person that's out there to fight for you. Don't be. My Democrat Party has turned evil. Don't do it. Do you see what I'm saying? Point blank, right there. Case in point.
What just happened? We didn't hear totally.
Oh, they were screaming "F Trump, F you." I don't care. I will love them no matter what. Love thy neighbor, love thy enemy. But you know what? It comes to a point where the Christian faith has got to stand up for itself, and we got to stand united, and the world's got to stand united. And the only way we can do that is underneath a Trump presidential debate, or well, you know what I mean, presidential. You know what I'm saying. His presidential. That's the only way we can do it. This shows right here today. As a coronavirus survivor, that's witnessed 18 people die. Trump's come out here, and he's getting nothing but love from all these people. We you know what I mean? We see him for the goodness of his heart. We see him. We don't care about his past. We don't care about his taxes. It doesn't make a difference. We're in a pandemic, and he's doing what he can do. When he did that motorcade, I'll tell you a story. When I was released with COVID-19, after I was infected and everything, after the hospital, when I was taken off the ventilator, and I was still infected. It took me 2 months in order to get a negative test. 2 months to get a negative test. They put me in an Uber, and everybody's complaining about him riding around with his own people in a limousine where there's two people in the front. They're in the hazmat suits, and then there was something in the middle where it's a limousine, and you have a little window to stop it from the air coming in, and he was on his mask. He was not coming out. You know what I'm saying? I was in an Uber. They put the hospital put me in an Uber knowing I was infected still with coronavirus. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. But the reason why I'm for Trump is because of JFK's. To be honest with you, he's like a mirror of JFK's moral fiber, because he believes in everything. And to be honest with you, JFK would be considered a conservative at this moment.
Now, what would you say? I'm gonna wait for this bus to go by. Kind of a little tight. Okay, there we go.
Kind of loud, so we'll wait for the engine to pass.
Okay, there we go. And so now, what would you say to some people in the mainstream media that are saying that Trump didn't do enough to fight the COVID virus?
From a guy that had coronavirus and I got it in Mardi Gras in February 26, 27, 28. He did everything he can, and he's still doing everything he can. He shut the borders down. He shut everything down, and you can't hate this man for getting bad information from people. We didn't know what was going on. No one would have known what's going on. And I have no hate in my heart, and I'm suffering to this day from the after effects of the COVID-19. I have no hate in my heart for him, and I have no hate in my heart for the Chinese people as well. I don't care. It's right now that we need to come together. And I'm telling you right now, Trump did everything and possibly humanly possible to do and fight for everybody. And he's bringing back the jobs for everybody and making sure that people are out there getting jobs and making sure they're working. It's like a herd immunity, okay? I'll probably get it again. I was here. I don't know who has it here. I'll probably get it again. But you know what? I'm going to trust in God, and I'm going to trust in my own science, where my antibodies are going to help me take care of it.
Now, being someone that suffered from COVID and was on a ventilator for a while, and we're glad to see that you're off the ventilator and you're doing much better.
I lost 75 pounds.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, and I gained I have to get 2 root canals because God bless the nurses that you don't brush when you're in a coma, semi-coma. But I have to get surgery on that.
You were put into a coma?
Yeah, technically, yes.
Wow.
Technically, yes.
But
were we going to?
Scary.
Well, trust me, I thought I was going to die, and I had like a big Twitter response, and I put my video out there, and people gave me so much love from the Twitterverse. I love them. You know what I mean? Anyways, what were we going to ask you?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the. Oh, I'm sorry. I lost my
No,
train of thought.
take your time.
I'm stunned. So, what would be your? Let me get your perspective on the shutdowns. What did you think about the shutdowns in a lot of these states and a lot of these cities? Just get your perspective on that from someone that went through the ringer with this virus.
Okay, when the shutdowns were happening, I was in Florida at that time, in the hospital on a ventilator. I'll tell you what though. People needed to take this seriously in the beginning, and they still do to a certain extent right now. But now it's becoming a weaker, technically. I mean, Trump's got it. A lot of these other people are getting it right now. And the virus wasn't so severe like it was when I had it. Now it's a little bit lost its flavor, if you know what I mean. It's been diluted, like, you know, you put water or whatnot, it's been diluted. And with that being said, how I'm seeing Trump shutting down all. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to shut down the whole state or whatnot, because we're still going to get it anyways, and people are out there getting it. It's the grace of God. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. If you're going to live, you're going to live. My friend died of it. Him and I went to Mardi Gras together, and he died. He COD'd in his mom's chair. And he was a Trump supporter too. He went to Trump rallies and everything else. And I guarantee he wouldn't want any kind of negativity in his death right now about Trump or anything of that nature. He did what he had to do, and it was God's hands. Whether or not you live, you live. You die, you die. And if you went, what can you do? It's a virus that we know nothing about, and we still don't know anything about. It started with my stomach. It started with my heart rate. My heart rate was sporadic. My heart rate went up to 157, 160 beats per minute. I started getting a headache. My lungs, when I went to the hospital and they did get an echocardiogram, they seen pleurisy. The lining in my lungs were wet, you know what I'm saying? And then it transitioned into more inflammation, and it gave me, how would you say, bronchitis. Then it was early signs of pneumonia, and that's when I needed, because I felt as if I woke up one night that I didn't have any control of my lungs, not one shred of control. It was as if somebody has like a box and they were controlling my breathing. So I had turned on the fan to get the air in my face, and that was the only way I could actually think about even breathing or whatnot. But like I said, I've been in and out of the hospitals all the time, and I still go to the hospitals, even though I'm the after effects, which is bogus. Where even though it's the after effects, I still have to pay for it. It's like that. Now that I praying to God, Trump, you need to come in and get the government and say, listen, everybody's coronavirus, and legit, you got to do this legit. Everybody's coronavirus bills to be paid off, because I have $87,000 in debt, and I can't even, like, what am I going to do? That's going to be on my, like, and a lot of these places like Orlando Health, where I was, and all these other hospitals where I was, they're not canceling. I called them up. They already know it's because of coronavirus, and they said, tough, you're going to have to pay your fair share.
I'm really sorry to hear about your friend.
Thank you.
That's very
he was a diehard Trump supporter. And the reason why he didn't get his, because it was a telemed. It was a telemed where he was being interviewed, and where, this is what I was to show you, where okay, listen to this, my friend died because of telemed, where he should have been, where it should have never been locked, the states should have never been locked, and they should have been allowed freely, because of the states and everything being locked, he wasn't allowed unless it was a real emergency, and which it was, and he didn't know it was a real emergency, and it was just too late when he called in for the emergency, the ambulance to come. And that same day where the ambulance was coming in, he COD'd right in his mom's chair, recliner. And are you kidding me? And I just talked to him like 2 days prior, and then to find that out, like, I wish I was at his funeral, but because of the lockdown, I couldn't see any of the funeral. I couldn't be anywhere near it. But I pray to God that he, you know, in remembrance of my friend and stuff, you know what I mean? It's just, he wouldn't want this the way it is right now.
Let me just ask you one last question.
Oh, go ahead.
What's your perspective on the vote by mail? Looks like we got a F Trump sign behind you. That's nice. But you're just looking at a photobomb. Yeah. So let me just ask you clearly, so the audience understands what I'm asking you.
Okay.
What's your perspective on a lot of the vote by mail stuff that a lot of these Democrats are pushing right now?
Bogus. The vote by mail is bogus. I'm going to be voting in person, and I had COVID. I don't care. I'll take my mask off and vote in person, and take the chance of getting COVID again, even a third time. I'll tell you why. Because the Democrats are trying to do anything they can to stop the real voting, the people going into voting booths. And the only reason they're trying to do this is because they can possibly control the post office, or try to control the outcome with the voting, and throw away the mailings. I'll tell you what, it's bogus. It's bull crap. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in voting by mail. I believe in you going in. If you're allowing people to riot in the streets or whatnot, you could take your candied rail and go in and vote. That's what it is. I will vote 100% in person, and I'm going to video record myself voting. I don't care if it's illegal or not. I'm going to vote. I'm going to show it as a Democrat. I will vote for Trump. And until my Democrat Party has somebody worth voting for, I will never vote for another Democrat again. And again, for what they're doing, they're costing us millions of dollars with their hoax. And he is right. He's not got his fair share. Trump has not got his fair share. It is a hoax out there where everybody's, branding him this, branding him that, and they don't understand. It's like it's incompetence with other people in the Democrat Party, where they cannot understand that the people that us here are fighting for the American way of life. And again, I'm sorry I went off track, but no, I will not vote by mail, and I'll rip mine up, burn it, I'll throw it in the garbage, because I'm going to be right there at my polling office, mask on, Trump hat on, my 45 on. Hopefully it's going to be warm in November, but I'm in Pennsylvania. But I'm going to be voting for Trump in person. And this voter, I guarantee you there's a lot of voter fraud out there. Look at what was her name? The one lady that was paying for votes. Yeah, Omar was paying for votes. Are you kidding me? And you can't tell me that there isn't any kind of illegal activity out there with voting through the mail. No, absolutely not.
Later too.
Go to. I'm going to pray to you. Pray to me. I pray to you. Please pray for everybody to go out there. Praying to God that you will go out there and vote for Trump by person. Don't you stand in line 6 feet, social distancing. Go there. Don't vote for by mail. You'll vote in person and show. Let's all rally around and show our president that we can stand and take this hoax, this voter fraud hoax, and just tell him to shove it, because we need another 4 years of our president. We need another 4 years of Donald J. Trump and his family, because of the most American. I guarantee you, Donald Trump is got to be the best president, way better than George Washington will ever be. He has got to be the best president in the entire history of the American way of life. You can't get no better than that. Because why? Because we needed somebody outside the political realm. We needed somebody that's a businessman. Because you're putting somebody that has the heart and the reason why Trump is being the greatest, because he can't be bought. He cannot be bought. You know what? You can't buy my vote. My vote as a Democrat is for Trump. And I pray to God. And my mom and my 2 brothers are voting for Biden. Well, you know what? I'm glad I outrank my mom's vote, and I wipe it out. I tell my mom, we haven't talked for about, I don't know, six months now, because she's got Biden signs in her yard, and I still leave her messages, but she doesn't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, you're going to hate me, Mom, over the fact that I'm voting for Trump, somebody that's more American? It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
No, you're great. Listen, thank you so much for your time and telling us your story.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate that. I'm going to wrap the stream.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. All right, guys, so we're going to wrap the stream right here. If you like this stream, please like it on Facebook. Please share it with your other Facebook friends. And God bless you all. Have a great day.